Hi guys! Today I'm going to share with you some tips and tricks on how to beat the queues at Universal Studios Japan and how to ride both rides at Super Nintendo World and Wizarding World of Harry Potter without an express pass. So let's get started. Number 1. Pre-buy your tickets. Buy your tickets in advance to save time on the very day you are visiting. You'll be able to skip the long queue at the entrance to purchase tickets. I bought my tickets from Klook. Do also familiarize yourself with the Universal Studios Japan app and scan your tickets into the app prior to visiting. When you are at the turnstiles, you can just scan your tickets in your phone, which is really convenient. On a separate note, you will need to link your tickets into the app to apply for an area time entry ticket to enter Super Nintendo World. But more about that later in the video. Number 2. Get to the park early. Universal Studios cast members do sometimes let guests in earlier than the official stated opening time. In order to be in the parks early and to beat the queues, you will want to be at the entrance of the theme park at least 1 hour before the official opening time. When I visited, I was at the entrance 2 hours before the official opening time, and the cast members actually allowed us to enter the park about an hour and 15 minutes before the official opening time. We saved a whole lot of queuing by getting into the park early. So it is 7:15 right now. We're waiting for the park to open. The official opening time is at 9, but we'll see what time we get in. And I actually got here 2 hours ahead of time, so I'm quite near the entrance. Number 3, let's talk about Super Nintendo World. Remember when I said earlier in the video that you do not need an area time entry ticket to enter Super Nintendo World? Now, this only works if you manage to get into Super Nintendo World before the official park opening hours. Area time entry tickets only come into effect when the park is officially open. Meaning, if you get into the parks early and head straight into Super Nintendo World, you will not need an area time entry ticket to enter. In my case, I rope dropped Super Nintendo World and rode Mario Kart straight away, which was a walk-on for me. And later on, I got an area time entry ticket to re-enter Super Nintendo World in the afternoon. Do note that with an area time entry ticket, once you leave, you cannot go back in and you cannot get another area time entry ticket for the day. So basically, it's 1 ticket per person per day. Super Nintendo World really does look as good in real life as it does in pictures, and it really does feel like you're in the Mario game itself. It's really cool, but just be aware that it does get really crowded.
We made it! We made it! We ran! Flat out ran from the entrance all the way to Super Mario Land and into the Mario Kart ride. It wasn't even a sprint or a jog. It was a flat out, all out chaos of running. Oh.
Number 4. After you're done riding Mario Kart as your first ride, I highly suggest you head over to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and queue for Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. This ride and the queue line itself is really immersive and it is a must ride. The queue for this attraction does get really long as the day goes on, so it's better to ride it first in the morning. Also, you do not need an area time entry ticket for Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Now, if you have an express pass, which has to be purchased on top of your existing park ticket, it will come with a time entry for Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. But you can enter the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at any time and return multiple times a day as well.
It's been 35 and we are queuing at Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. So this is our second ride.
Number 5. After you're done with Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, I suggest you head over and ride Flight of Hippogriff. This coaster does not have the single rider option, so the queues do get long as the day goes on. The coaster itself is nothing mind-blowing, but it's really fun and really smooth. It's also suitable if you have small kids as well. Number 6. Hogsmeade. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter is really immersive and interactive. Take time to explore the shops and admire the details of Hogsmeade. Hogsmeade also offers interactive wand experience where visitors can purchase interactive wands from Ollivanders, and this will allow you to cast spells at designated spots throughout the village. Take note that there usually is a long queue for the interactive wand experience. Overall, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and Hogsmeade was my favorite land in Universal, and I also spent the most time there.
Oh, she does, when she does her spell, then the fire comes out.
Number 7. Use the single rider option. Universal, unlike Disney, has quite a few single rider lines that allow you to bypass the wait times without paying for an express pass. You do, however, need to speed up from your party if you opt to ride single rider. I rode single rider for Hollywood Dream and also Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey for a second time with the single rider option, which was basically a walk-on for me. The queues at that time was about 90 minutes with the normal line.
So I'm doing single rider and entering the castle. So I'm on the single rider line, and that's the queue.
Number 8. Wear comfy shoes. Now, if you want to cover the entire Universal Studios Japan theme park from end to end, and if you want to spend a full day there like what I did, expect to walk over 20,000 steps. With that being said, do wear comfortable shoes because it is a lot of walking, and there is a very good chance that your feet will be sore by the end of the day. It is possible to ride almost every single ride in Universal without an express pass, but you will need to reach the park early, utilize the single rider line, and spend an entire day in Universal Studios. Number 9. No food or drinks. Do note that you are not allowed to bring food or drinks into the Universal Studios theme park. The cast members are really strict about this rule. So when I was queuing, I saw the lady in front of me trying to bring in her carbonated beverage, but that got confiscated. She had to dispose of them at the turnstiles. You can bring water or a water bottle into the park instead.
Our meal in 3 broomsticks and the mushroom soup.
Alright guys, that brings us to the end of today's tips for Universal Studios Japan. I hope you guys found it useful and do have a great fun time at Universal Studios. Bye! Thanks for watching!
We're walking out of Universal Studios. can't believe this Universal Studio doesn't have a mummy ride. Why?